Hey team, I just want to spend 3 minutes going over how we high pressed Almaden FC's goal kicks this weekend. Our team takes an approach of a two-man high press. Our goal is to lock the opponent into one side of the field. So let's look at the shape that we always want. We want our 9 and 10 at the top of the box at the semicircle, ready to press the center back on either side that the goalkeeper passes it to. If the goalkeeper passes it out to this center back on the left here, our 9 is going to make a curled run to cut off the goalkeeper as a passing option, forcing play wide. Our winger is going to be in the half space, prepared to cover a pass and jump the pass if they go out to the fullback, but you don't want to be overcommitted, leaving too much space in the middle here. So our key positions when we're looking at shape are going to be our 9 and 10 up top, or our wingers prepared in the half space to force the play backwards at the fullbacks. Everyone else I want to see intensely making the space compact and the field small for the build-out team. So let's look at where our high press broke down. The first thing we're looking for is, do we have our pressing shape? Are the 9 and the 10 at the top of the 18-yard box ready to press the center backs? In most cases, they weren't. We might have the striker up there, but what happened was our wingers, who should be ready to put pressure on the fullbacks, actually stepped into that spot and were the first player to press the center back. As a result, that left their fullbacks wide open, and they played around us very easily. Once that fullback started driving down the field, it drew our fullbacks in to close the gap and left their wingers open. So let's look at our first goal kick here, and do we have our shape? Our 9 and 10 are not at the top of the box. That's actually our winger. So our winger is the first to press the center back, which of course leaves this fullback wide open, and now they have all this space. You can see our fullback right now is hesitating because they're not sure if they track with the winger or close the space on the fullback. So what we want there is better shape of our 9 and 10 pressing so our winger can go wide. So here we are again. We have our 9 and 10 in the center of the box. Our winger is kind of caught off guard centrally again. So you can see the amount of space on the left-hand side of the field to play out to the fullback. We're not moving quickly to close space or cut off the outlet. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. So do we have our shape? Our 9 and 10 are kind of center and left. Our winger is again in this spot where they're pressing the center back. Of course, that's leaving the fullback open and quite a bit of space over on the right-hand side of the field. So they're able to play out to the fullback, and they move the ball around pretty effectively to get back down the wing. All right, do we have our attacking shape? I see our 9 and 10 in the middle. Our fullback has pushed all the way up here to cover their fullback, which means their winger is sitting free somewhere. Our winger presses the center back, but the play is called on this one. Okay, here we go again. Now we have the right shape. Our 9 and 10 are at the top of the box. Our winger is in the half space. Our fullback is sitting behind in support, but really should be marking their winger. They realize it there. The only improvement here is our winger needs to close that space to the fullback and commit to that press. It looks like they just hesitated about whether they were going to press the ball instead. Quick enough to cover the inside pass. All right, do we have our shape? Sort of. We have our 9 and 10 up top. Our winger just corrected to cover the fullback in the wide space, and our fullback just has kind of left their winger up here a little too open. So we have to move a little bit quicker to create a compact small field for the build-out team. Okay, in summary, what went wrong? Where can we improve? It all comes down to not creating our pressing shape. Our 9 and 10 have to be the players at the top of the box ready to press the center back. The 7 and 11 cannot do that job because it will leave the fullbacks wide open. We have to adjust and make sure that our wingers are over towards those wide channels, ready for our striker or cam to force play that way, and then they have to be close enough to jump the pass and force play backwards or intercept the ball once it's played over there. If we don't do that and our wingers stay central, then we leave those wide options available, and our other players start to leave their marks to adjust and close the space.